Mm. Um, girl, mm, mm. What an intro to a cozy game. Refreshing to have something to chase again. Alright. What kind of training will Mr. Winters put me through? I'm sure I'll be brutal. Good, I hope it's brutal. Just have to keep moving. I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. Mm, right. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to. Wait, what's going on, girl? You're dragging. What's happening? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alto. Put your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, no, no. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? You're in a forest by yourself, I presume. I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. And then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I think it's crazy to leave a sword. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. If I keep up this pace, I could, girl, there's a reason why you're so tired. Don't stop, keep going. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winter, she'll know what to do next. You'll, oof, you'll fix me. You'll fix all of this. I think you just need to rest, actually. I can be fixed. Why do you sound like You talking about yourself like you're an animal. Straight out. Mm. Very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. Who are you? I have to go. No, sit back down. Sit back down. My goodness, you are not feeling well, obviously. I can't stay here. I need to leave. No, you need some rest. Oh, I see. How delightful. Mm, what's delightful about that? Anyways, stay bro would very much like a cup of tea, which is to say, this one's name is Burrow. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. Cute. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? Uh, no. Well, an acceptable answer. Tea only for Burrow then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed, it seems I still having the upper body strength of my youth. Burrow was once fastidious about developing his triceps. If you can imagine, I can see that actually. My sword, we'll have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry, Burrow already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far where I found you, so you didn't really walk that far. So you could pick the sword up. Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just a normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? No, it's not. But it was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight of a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I am looking for someone. I see. For fun, for training. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. How do you not know where she really is? I need her to train me. Yes, so for fun, wonderful. That is not at all what she said. Now then, it is time for the tea. Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Hmm, something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea is good for the soul and body, perhaps help you recover. Uh, just say nothing. Ah, was I off? Is Miss Alton not interested even in making tea? Apparently not. Well, please know that I only thought you would enjoy something fun to do while resting. After all, you've had a turbulent day today. Why not enjoy yourself a moment? who can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? And I feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I will be glad to show you how, okay? It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. Is this the tea shop? No, totally different music. Should I just talk to him and then go from there? I think I'm gonna do that. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. Well, yeah, I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good, I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hmm. Um, it, oh, it scared me. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that you must use to dry the tea leaves. You see the basket that is right here. Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin, okay? Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. Oh, if you have used the potted tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They will grow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. Sounds good. Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me, alright? Partially full. Ew. The music is really beautiful. This is something that I could go to sleep to. Cool. Okay. Mm, great. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. What are those things? You set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. I did not see that. For now, though, all we're needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Oh, please, why don't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use, right? In my pocket for easy use. A frog watering can. In which your watering can stash. Come and meet me outside by the garden. Press square to stash an item. This will move it into your pocket where it can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. It's too loud. Okay. Open a pocket, press and hold. Retrieve now. Scroll to the inventory list using the center item as well will be selected once confirmed release. On to the garden. Here is where Bo likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we already are having a blue fern here in the garden. That means we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Just imagine the grid surrounding. If you were to plant two additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, and the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It's the miracle of life. Here I will give you a seed from more blue fern so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you like, not just a garden. Laurel simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in a garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds? Let me know when it's done. Now finish making the plant egg and test it. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier. Now's the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it into your new egg. Okay. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. Mm. You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. Ooh, the plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using a water color on it again, it will grow even more. Alright. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from a small hybrid, please let me know. Mm, oh my gosh, when you think. Alright, yeah, okay, I got my seeds. Excellent, let's move on to the next step. Yeah, clearly I was thinking. Do not be alarmed, miss. We're down to the last several dozen. Several dozen. Alright. Several dozen steps in the process. Right, but 7 dozen. No, this was a joke. Nora was joking. You really aren't too terribly far off. What is that supposed to mean? Please, I will beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I'm certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? I was just thinking, I have no idea. He actually sighed. Burrow will have to be less subtle with his name conventions. The answer is large hybrids. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular shape. 4. You do not have to use any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular shape. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. I think oh my gosh. Oh, I'm trying to put some more water in here. Mm, I put myself over here. Yeah. Does this look like a triangle? Hmm. It just does not look right. It don't look like a triangle. This is a try. I don't think so. It don't look like one. Oh my gosh, I wasn't trying to do that. You're literally watering nothing. Oh, I made another. Was I trying to do that? No. It's not going good. Yes, please remind me how to make fruit. Yep. Oh my gosh, I did another one. I was not trying to do that. Let me go get some more water. What's that? Okay, did it. Man, fruit. Wonderfulness. You have excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure not. It's a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening. It's time to make the tea finally. Let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Simple fern, simple flower. It's still from blue fern seed and pink flower seed. Let me go back into this tea shop. At the music. Here we are back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. It's not. It is no tea making will crush the mind. It will. Why? If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break just to let our minds relax a bit. Bro could tell a joke, please do not. What is it? A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says no librarians or farmers allowed. Where's this show going? They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant when suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. What? Or maybe actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Girl, I should have never clicked for you to tell me this joke. Right, that is much funnier. It's not funny at all. Are you improvising this joke? It seems like it. I should have never clicked sure. Oh, well, was attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. Well, don't do that again. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? No, this is dumb. Yes, I would rather we skip the joke and get back to making a tea. It's not even that. In that case, let's return to the task at hand, which is to make a cup of tea. Behold, the tea machine. Um, it's a tea machine. Why so big? Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user friendly? Miss, I do not even know. It doesn't look user friendly. It's gigantic. For your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Climb the ladder until you reach the rope. Hanging from the ceiling, pull the rope downward to pour a fresh batch of water. Once there's water in the ore, pump the furnace to heat. The water, keep going till the water is boiling and steam rises. Okay, let's play on part one. They will also explain where to be used on a T-ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? And you just showed me these steps. I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking the book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I'll show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you like, as I like. That's the recipe. Okay, go give that a shot. And now we'll move on to the next step when you're done. Next step is to heat the water. Simply climb down a ladder a bit, reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be completed. Oh, right. That is some steaming hot water. We're doing quite well so far in managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Uh-huh. Tell me, are Bolo's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Okay, give me instructions. Of course, I am more than happy. Make sure you rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Pick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Eh, wait, is this? Mm, mm, why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that? Just like that, our water carries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or else you'll on the ladder. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you will be placing a tea ball in the chip into the mixture. Hmm. Mm. Dash away. Then we go get the T-ball. There's one of them. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your T-ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we will move on to our final step. Back on this ladder. Here's the one. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step would be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. Finally, you can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Right, where's the cup? Yeah. Literally, when I was. Mm, I'll put it back. And you can pour tea, I think. It pour tea. What is this? Music. What? Yes, I'm noticing that this is an empty cup. Hilarious, what? Oh, I've overcheated. Yeah, I thought it was empty. Oh, oh, it's just a tea that you have made, yes. Blended. How is it? Delicious. It is everything that Bora was hoping for. Yay. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Oh, fine. It is the spirit. Uh-huh. Let me put this computer on a charger before it literally dies. Delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's so pretty. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Hilarious. Do tell, it's bringing you joy. Defeating a rival in a tournament is what it sounds like. What? So I suspected I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. Knit. Hilarious. And I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. Make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. I have yet to see customers here. Hmm. If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. No, wait, put my mission on hold. Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it's possible you decide to stop looking for this master winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here. And what are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. You said the wrong thing. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to. Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? Oh, I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I spent my life on? I can't give up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. Yeah, I can tell. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up, live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Well, he didn't say that you should just give up. Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away. He didn't say to give up, he just said you might. Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Girl, he didn't say all that. Can I. What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? This. Still heavy. You can't pick it up. Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. And don't. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Where are we gonna go? In the middle of this forest without your swords that you've had your entire life? No, no, no. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, wow. Oof, girl. You're tired. I can't believe how tired I've been. Rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just rest? Mm. Yes. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, bro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? I don't think that's what he was saying. Maybe once I am back to normal, I find him just so you can what? Just so I can show him how strong. Mm, how oh my god, they are coming around again, like, and saved her again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is revigorating those triceps. How you're feeling? Any better? What's wrong with her for real? Miss, um, something is wrong with me. Yeah, you think? What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. Mm, She keeps passing out. What is the price of a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion and will collapse? It is a mystery. I'm completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, maybe your body is just finally like enough. Or perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. Not okay with it. You just go ahead and say nothing. Miss Alta, you're tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. Ooh. I'm not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. Okay, but it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest, to take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Well, sometimes it be like that. Extremely. Now you're understanding Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find master interest in pain I put myself through now would be worth it. I cannot make you stay here. You're welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times you'll be collapsing for good. Mm. But here in the tea shop, you could spend time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. And when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Girl, we're not leaving right now. Yes, just let me think about it. Of course, there's no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I'll be here in the shop tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running a tea shop, not yet. Just come speak with me. Take your time, there is no rush. Do you want me to run this tea shop? I took the long way. I could have been inside. Anyway, mm-hmm. So you are going to offer helping me run this tea shop, then, um, briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, a very split second, you are well enough. Besides, I have literally nothing else to do. It is decided making tea is slightly better than doing absolutely nothing, and it is. On some days, so, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. There's more to do. other than what you taught me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Now, welcome back. Miss Alta, the last time you were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can, but I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Burrow finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. Hmm. This is quite a lot of information, yes. Yes, it is. Here I will add some notes to your field guide. The way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. We're always quite fond of them. Okay. So did you see the little trains moving on the rail? Yes. This is our dishwasher. Seriously? When the cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then a cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail train and waterfall dishwashing systems as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Uh, yes. Very good. I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? You have customers. With the right apron, they will. So let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Mm, it looks alright. On top of her clothes, if she had different clothes, it looked better. With this apron, you look like someone full of excitement during a tea shop. She doesn't look that excited to me. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. If there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop, this way. It is a lovely sword, very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes. Yep, yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Oh, how? How is that wonderful? And he just picks it right on up. Please come with me. Mm, it's really pretty out here. really colorful. It really doesn't feel heavy to you. Nope, not even a small amount. And now let us leave this sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Oh, you don't know how important this sword is to me. I'll be asking where the sword came from. Just go ahead and tell them. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. Um, um, I gotta. I hope it is still good. It's fresh. In the middle of like a cutscene. I hope it's still okay. Well, he has the apron on, so I guess it's still fine. Just gonna have to start the story over. Back inside of here. Is he still in here? He is not. Is he up here? He is. Right through all that already. And in this part, when I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it. Leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Pearl is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So, how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred, sir. Other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon. In case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them, and if you are needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. There's a book in their own garden written by Morrow's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we're doing it right now. It's happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for the girl. Good for us indeed, y'all. in your inventory. You can sort an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. No need to stash the held item first. In the options menu, you can switch the inventory button first to be either right. What's this? Oh, pink seeds. I'm just. Oh, what we doing? Oh, the music. Oh, what was that? You know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow. Well, I was watering a plant and suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. It has depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, proof no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen, no more fruits. Hence, no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to be making more new plants if you are needing new resources. Yes, more new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plants. Golf. No, no, I tried to. Who is that? Like a customer? That's good of you. There's no need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. I think we have a customer. Oh, you're about to talk to me. Hello there. Hi. She just like me for real. Mm. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? No, no, thank you. So what are you doing here? I'm fine, no tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll just do something else. Because what are you doing here if you don't want tea? Sure. Okay, y'all. Oh my gosh. Friendly reminder, you can hold R2 to highlight the current location of characters who want to talk with you. Oh, bro, you again. What do you want to talk about? As I was speaking with our new customer, how did it go, customer? Yeah, I want tea. Right, I just said no. I see, and where's the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they who made this world that one must be ordering tea? Well, this is a tea shop. Inherent to its existence, right? You're here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. You might wish to try a light touch with our customers, perhaps. Some of them with expertise, some will not. This being entirely their decision. We're not in control of them. No, no. But the rules, oh, there really aren't any rules, girl. As soon as Alta never broken the rule before in her life. No, this person is in our tea shop. They're going to drink tea. Are you going to make them drink tea? I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they can do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Girl, well, it sounds like you've made up your. Who wants tea? Mm, nope, I don't think there is. This person, whoever this person is, they like what do you need? Hi there, we just talked a second ago. Alright, yes. Hello. Yeah, about that. But that was obviously a slip of the tongue. I don't mean to correct you, but that's what I meant to say about tea. I mean, not wanting it. So why are you walking around a tea shop? So that's what I said. I think you said that no tea, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Why are you trying to trauma dump on this person? Girl, that is not how you do things. Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I didn't know. You know what? I'm trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. My one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. Hmm. You want to make your tea and you'll drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes. Are we good? Ew, you are so aggressive. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Girl, not you. I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. You basically just bullied this person into leaving. Thanks. Girl, you just bullied him into leaving. Like there's nothing you can do now. You don't have to be so aggressive with it, girl. Every person has to know your life story and know after you walked all the way over here. I mean, to talk to me, let's go back to the tea shop. I'm going to do some work, because we gotta do some I'm scared to overdo it. Oh, mm, mm, borrow they love. The person that came just walked out on me for no reason. Girl, you're being aggressive. I see. Did you happen to assist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? Mhm. Bros are glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes, just a break from travel. Or sometimes they're not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Girl, not maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them. Sounds like they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true, but then why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm going to lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves scattered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It's a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and if you can also do Burrow's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes. It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff. Yes. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? Sure, maybe. Wonderful, that is good to be hearing. I am very grateful for your patience and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Okay, is this its leaf powder? Mhm. Let's be check. What is this thing? Oh, so cute. What is it that you dropped? Where did you come from? I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, it has happened from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? Yes. The forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common, moving things around all the time. We can say why or how it happens. These would simply have a mind all of their own. For example, Burrow has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages flying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Ah, I see. Where's the mailbox? Oh, is that the mailbox? Oh, what are these things? That's I don't lost the mailbox. Mm, it's somewhere. Mm, is this the mailbox? Yep. Let me do what I was trying to do. This is the room, and that's what I really wanted. If these were leaves, leaves. Oh, what's that? Hmm. No more leaves. Nothing. Oh, that I could. Oh, girl, I wasn't trying to do that. Now, wow, we exactly. This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. It is. No way. No freaking way is that really what it is. A magical tea shop. Just say yes. Just say yes. Amazing. Stupendous. I love it. This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that I might to get into a real night. Girl, the night at your liege. A fair day upon you, and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Do you have to keep saying it? Yeah, somehow I'm not playing that you're a real knight. Yeah, you're not. But I have all this nice stuff. That doesn't matter. You're not convincing. What made you think I'm not a real knight? Why do you have on a tie? Do you need something or not? The only thing I need is to be the coolest knight that Timothy has ever seen. Who's Timothy? Huh? My son, he's just the best darn son in the world. Um, here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this. Mm, he looks so bored. Um, I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. It doesn't look like it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? Did you originally think it was a plant? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. Now, you know that's uncool. For his birthday, though, it's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso and there I am. That's crazy. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. Sir, I don't. Of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. It's actually not. Really. They wear it if they want to, but not, you know. Oh, let's see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 a.m. This is us at 4 a.m. 4:15. Are you being for real? 4:22 is. I get it, girl. You Joy Wicked Timothy up in the middle of the night, right? What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm seeing a pattern now. That's enough, Timothy, I think. Yes, of course. We should save some of them for later. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. I get that same impression. What? Of course he likes me. No, you're an annoying and overbearing parent. I mean, yeah, maybe the world's a get bigger dork bots and so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die. What? I want to die right. But other than that, he adores me. I think. How are you? How are you this old and you're not taking a hint or whatever? Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Your customer service needs some work. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. And now I absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Hmm. Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up, give me a big old shot of energy? Are you tired? You seem like you got energy. I will take a look and see if that's a thing. The review guide now contains a section called Request. Anything the character has asked you for will be recorded here. Open a field guide with Google. Your field guide also contains information about different fruits and the various effects that each fruit has when consumed. Mhm. Something to help wake him up. Detective feeling to have been the crucial piece of evidence needed to correct this. How did this other piece of evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I'm grateful you sent it now, little miss. And the things will get to the girlfriend and be fully cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. It's another victory for justice and a close call at that. Susie has requested that I send you her favorite doll things and may not mean much to you, but this stuff was special to her. She and I both appreciate your help more than words can say. Until next time. Oh, Mr. Oh, I wasn't even trying to do that. I was just uh gonna pick this thing up. What are these things? Let me go back inside. Not you going back in there. What is this music? I'm just gonna stash that. let me stash. Yes. Another one. Hello, miss. I realized I forgot to be telling you about one aspect of gardening. I explained already that you can make plant hybrids, yes. The burrow neglected to mention that you can also be combining different seeds when making patterns. As long as the outer plants are all the same, the two simple plants will be combining together. Here's an example of a pattern that will not produce anything because the outer ring contains two different plants. You wish to unearth all of the fruits our clean offers. This information will surely be useful. Right, that is it for the Burrow informational hour. I'm done. I don't know. It's gonna make you some tea, I guess. Mm. And just toss the tea ball and the chip chip too. Mm, need a cup. Well, let's hope this tea will do what it needs to do for him. Here's your tea. You are. Oh, why are you drinking it like that? You're supposed to sip tea. Mhm. I'm still pretty exhausted. I guess tea doesn't help with energy. Yeah, sorry, that's the best I can do. But that's alright. Besides, maybe being exhausted is good, you know? Build a little character. By the way, can I ask you about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke. It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wondering these woods and all that happened as I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically, I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself, "Sir, you've been cursed by a witch, and you so nonchalant about it." Ooh, funny story, launched at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade." You don't think that was suspicious? Its prisoner, its companion, is smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it, right? I think a witch has cursed you. Well, sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. I highly doubt that. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit ups after all this happened. Sit ups are nothing compared to actual magic. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? Not you. I don't think. Look, I understand it's camping is probably really new for you. It's really concerned to you. I do another 50 sit ups after I finish this tea, okay? See, I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. No, you're not. No, you're not. If there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea. Like a knight. Alright, you can just sit down. Um, hmm, oh, with this video, this live stream right here. Next time, I'll really get into like the tea making. Just oh yeah, I'll see y'all in the next stream.